Hey guys! So I went downstairs and in the mail was the Morphe Precision Blending brushes that I had ordered. I did not order every single one of them, but I ordered a lot of them. They're all in order here. I would pick them up and show you. Anyway, I thought I would show them to you in numerical order so you could see what they look like and see what you thought about them. Yeah, I haven't really used them yet, so I have nothing to say about them yet, but for your own purposes, you can have a look. Okay, so this is the 500, and this brush is gigantic. Like, here's my face, like it's really big. So this is not an eye blending brush. Maybe it is and I don't understand. It's really flexible. It's also, like, it's not thin, it's actually pretty dense. So I would say that this is kind of a cool sweeping brush. You'd like to sweep some highlighter on maybe, that sort of thing. Usually if I'm going to do that, I use a Sigma F35 brush. Here's the comparison between the two of those. This one is the Sigma, this is the Morphe. So it's obviously a lot longer. It's also a lot more flexible. The Sigma highlighter brush is a lot sort of more stiff. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful. So that was the 500. I didn't apparently get the 501. This is the 502. It is a somewhat stiff, dense blending brush with a rounded head. Okay, I'm having problems with the words today, guys. If you have seen any of the other videos lately, I'm not good with the words today, so I'm really sorry. Here is the 504. It is a lot longer. Let me hold these up. This is the 502 and this is the 504. So you can see it's a lot longer and more pointy. It is very soft. It is very, it's kind of in between. It's not super flexible and it's not super stiff. So it does have a very sort of, both of these have kind of a large head, I would say, but it seems like it would be great for blending. In comparison, we have the 505, which is basically the same thing but smaller. This one is the 505 and this is the 504. So they're basically the same brush, there's the 505 is smaller. But they feel like they have the same amount of stiffness, everything like that. I believe I showed you the 505 when I showed you my Morphe haul. Totally out of order is the 503. This brush has sort of a pinched ferrule looking thing, so it's kind of another one of those ones that's like half paddle brush, half blending brush. It is very stiff, very, very stiff. So I think it would be really good for applying color and getting a little bit of a blend if you didn't want to blend too much. And then these two are super precision. So we have the 506 here and the 507 here. These are very pointy. They are stiff but still somewhat flexible. I feel like they'd be really good for very like precise things. Like if you just need to blend out just the edge, these would be great for that. This is the 509, so these are the white brushes. This is another big one. Looks like that. In comparison with the 500, this is what the difference is. So it's definitely smaller and thinner than the 500. It is definitely also more dense and less flexible, but not by a ton. It has about the same size tip, I would say, so it just kind of depends on which one you want. This is the 510, and so this is just a smaller version of basically the same brush. It's also very long, very flexible, but not as quite as much as the 500, but still very large. I mean, I could blend my entire eye in one swipe with this. Craziness. I didn't know what they were. Like, I saw them on the website and I was like, don't know, I mean, there's no like ruler, so you don't know what size they are. I thought it was gonna be pretty big, but I don't know. I'll find a use for this, don't worry. Here's the 511, which is your standard normal looking blending brush. It is very soft. It's not like Wayne Goss soft, but it's like Sigma soft. It has a fairly wide head, as you can see here. yeah, feels like it'll be, you know, a really good like thing for a soft blend. It's definitely does have stiffness to it. The 513 is a little bit smaller, so you can see here. This is the 511 right here, and this is the 513. It's definitely thinner and shorter. It is actually more flexible and a little bit less dense. Seems like it's like the same thing, just a little bit more precise. And then one step smaller than that, we have the 514. It is a pretty small brush, like here it is on my face. So blending out, very precise. It's kind of more like the 330 is more like that size. And then I got this 516 brush, which I have no idea what this brush is. Anybody? It is angled. It is stiff. What does one use this for? Anybody got an idea? I have no idea. Buffing things in, maybe? I don't know. It's not an eye brush. I got that much. I have no idea. Anyway, I hope that was helpful to you if you've been thinking about buying this collection. As far as I'm concerned, like for pretty much I like Morphe brushes in general, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to like these. Whether or not I like all of them for the same thing is a completely different question. They are definitely soft. When I feel them in comparison, say, to a Sigma brush, like this is the Sigma F35, they actually feel softer than Sigma brushes. So the hairs are a little bit more textured, I would say, than say a Sigma brush. So if that's an issue for you, I don't know, they're like not kinky, but they definitely feel like softer, but definitely they're not as straight, I guess, because that's a good way to put it. They're not kinky either. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe they are. They're like micro kinked, I guess. I like that in a brush, so I feel like that's a good thing. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna like these brushes. I think they're beautiful. They're very inexpensive. Like, I don't think any one of these, this one was probably like $11, and the rest of them were somewhere in the $5–6 range, so they're definitely very affordable. Morphe shipping is not the fastest on the planet, so if you buy from them, don't freak out. It's not going to be there in 3 days unless you pay for expedited shipping. It literally took probably a week and a half to 2 weeks for these to come, so expect that when you order. Or you can go to Burbank like I did and like check out their normal store. I was actually kind of bummed because they're like, we're gonna send your package, and I was like out like leaving to go to Morphe that day. Like I could have just picked them up, but they got here right when I got back, so that's fantastic. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Leave a comment below if you would like to talk about any of this at all. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye!